Hi guys, Ray here from City Fan TV. Well, we got there in the end. Faris, yeah, congrats. We got to be happy. Winning the game wasn't the best performance overall. Second half was, I hardly made any notes, guys. It was pretty stale, dour, a bit boring second half. But hey, sometimes you got to do that. You got to do it the hard way. We got those 3 points, and right now, that's all that matters is getting those 3 points. Faris, good to have you. James. Absolutely, mate. We can breathe. You know, I don't like just hanging on. I don't like not pushing for that second or third goal. We should have had 2 or 3 goals today, but you got to take the win. A win is a win. It's a win, and that's it. Lots of yellow cards. We had no choice. I mean, we had Rodri in the first half. Cancelo got a yellow card. Walker got a yellow card. Aki got a yellow card. Diaz got a yellow card. I don't think Edison did. Ref was given for time wasting for Ake. End of the day, we won the game, and as you guys said, that's all that matters. Winning the game is everything. It's everything, and it's important. Like you guys say, it's important to get that win. Confidence, a bit more game time for Aguero. He got about 65 minutes. Ilkay Gundogan had about 35 to 40 minutes. So you good, and look, he came on. He pretty much helped to control the game once he came on. So yeah, as I said, end of the day, you got to be happy with the win, with the overall performance. There was some fantastic stuff. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about it that when we step it up, when we go through the gears, when we really have a go at the opposition, we're a blooming good side. It wasn't enough, often enough. It wasn't like consistently through the game, and that's if you're gonna have any criticism, I think we should have done a little bit more. I think defensively, we give them let's say more chances than honestly we should have done. On another day, we might have been made to pay for some lackadaisical finishing and some sloppy defending, guys. Disappointing, some of that stuff. But hey, I repeat, the main thing is we beat them. That's it. That's the main thing, is that we won. Let's have a look what you guys are saying. Faris, clean sheet against a tough Arsenal team. Despite the injuries, we scored and controlled the ball and defended well. We shouldn't complain at all. Part of me says, I agree. Part of me says, we need to step up. We've got to do better. Okay? Look, Arsenal aren't the real deal. Let's be honest. Arsenal are going to be, at best, fighting, scrapping for top 4. They're not the real deal. They're not your Everton, the way they've started the season. They're not your Liverpool. Okay? So put it in perspective, but it's moving forward. Like as far as says, clean sheet, we win the game. Scrappy game, says JRX. Take it, absolutely no. Party for party, says Prithvi. Aki, Walker, Cancelo did. I think they did. I think overall the players did all right, Faris. But as I said, what I don't like is when you're just dossing about, just passing the pass, and you're not looking for that second and third goal. Yeah, and you could argue, if you're in Italy, you get the goal, you make sure they don't score, you win 1-0, and that's the way you can do it. We weren't brilliant in defence, but we were eventually good enough and lucky. Hassan tense, absolutely. I haven't seen you for a while, Hassan, man. Where have you been? JRX defence looked promising. They didn't feel as vulnerable. Yeah, but I mean, Arsenal, I don't think they give it enough. I always say it's the same thing. Was it City were good and Arsenal were poor, or where does it fall in between them? Giving the ball away under press, away pressing isn't the best. I wanted to see us create more chances, especially in the second half, says Hassan. Absolutely. Calimira. Is it Calimira? Calimira, I'll say to Alexandros. I'm happy with it. Difficult second half, but a win is a win. Is a win. Faris, we defended well without Laporte. We worked as a unit today. Hey. Maybe, Laporte can sit on the bench. Next game. Hassan is so done with Riyad Mahrez. He's a frustrating player. Abdallah, I'm all right. We won. We were lucky. Whatever, we won the game. Pep's Jardigan is back. Is that what you call it? GRX. Sterling should have gone had that goal when Bellerin went down. GRX, I was so happy when I saw it. VD for the rest of the season. How do you feel? Is that no? Van Dijk is out for the rest of the season. What for? I feel really sorry for them. You know, honestly, you want to beat the best. You want to beat the best that's out there. You shouldn't take comfort. You shouldn't be happy that someone else has got injured. Pep's cardigan brings us 1895s. Pass the parcel, but never gets delivered. Oh, that's the story of City. We had so many chances. Look, I mean, I did that halftime review. I had 2 pages of notes for halftime. I didn't even have 1 page in the second half. And some of that's just the substitutes, Let's look at second half then. Arsenal started well. Second half, Pep had Pepe had an early chance. I felt Aguero was taking a breather within about 10 minutes of the second half starting. I didn't think he was pressing as much. I thought maybe he's tired, he's not fit. Then he tried pressing a little bit more, but, his day was done after 10 more minutes when Aguero went off and Gundogan came on. Sterling was dropping deeper to pick up the ball, and a lot of the early press was Foden. Foden was doing a lot of the early press, and Sterling was just hanging back just a little bit. But lots of fouls. Diaz foul, Saka, yellow card. And actually, Sterling could have given a cheap ball away. I'm frustrated by giving cheap ball away. But after about 74 minutes, I said City looked very happy to win 1-0. That's all they were interested in. Cancelo at 76 minutes, that ziggy-zaggy, turning the defender this way and that way, put a cross in. Luis sliced it wide. Could have been a nice own goal. After 77 minutes, Mahrez does it. Mahrez has a shot from like 25 yards, 30 yards, and he converts it. You'd have got some points for that. It was a shocking shot, but hey, it happens. I'm not picking on him, but it happens. 86 minutes, we had another chance. Sterling through route 1, but let's see what you're saying. Too bad about VVD. It definitely opens up the title chance to GRX. They didn't beat the best version of us racist. Faris, I read that 7 to 8 months he'll be out. That's a shame. Faris, that's the season done. VVD out for the season. We were saying he's played 92, 93, 94 games on the bounce. Now he's out. Who are they going to play? Matip and Fabinho. Matip and Gomez. I mean, it's a big change. It's a big change. And it's too late to buy anybody. Omar Abdul Rahman, answering you for a while, buddy. If our wingers were stronger and more intense, this back three would be perfect. Walker at centre back for sure. City fans are sport expecting us to score 5 goals all the time. I'm not asking us to score 5 goals. I just don't want to not hang on. Okay, I don't want to be one mistake away from drawing a game. Okay, that we were far better than the opposition, and that's a frustration for me that we don't put games like this to bed. We could have easily put that game to bed in the first half and course to the second half and possibly got, a third and a fourth goal in the second half as Arsenal tried to get something back into the game. We were out with Laporte and KDB before for all season, so nothing new for us. But now they will taste it. I don't take any joy in that sort of thing. Liverpool appealing for a booking towards Pickford booking, appealing for the result of the game due to offside. Stuff them. And it happened to us so many times. I'm not talking about the injury. I'm talking about VAR and disallowed goals and all that. So do on Liverpool. Absolutely, Faris, man after my own heart. Liverpool can do one. We've been through worse, Faris. Absolute. Klopp is he's such a sore loser. Here's the thing, though. If Klopp was your manager, if Klopp was our manager, you'd love him. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. You will support and protect and be with your players and your manager and all that. And your club against anybody else. So, it swings and roundabouts. Guess Liverpool's injury look just ran out. Liverpool without VVDs are still a top team call. Absolutely. You can't take anything for granted. Liverpool is still a very good side. You can't just say, hey, look, guys, one guy's out and the team's finished. Leeds president says that what United and Liverpool did is a disgrace. I'm glad that people are coming out and criticising them. Absolutely, Faris. I've not seen that, but bang on. The thing is, I called it a fait accompli. Okay, when United and Liverpool have come in like that, then the other clubs in the top 6, unless they speak with each other, there's always that risk that they could all get together and say, okay, let's turn it down. Okay, and actually 3 out of the other 4 could be lying, and one team says, "Hey, we're going to stand against you." Okay, and then the other 5 say, "No, we're all in for it." If you remember, that was it. Golden Balls with Jasper Carrot. You can't trust people, so it could have easily gone wrong, guys. City could have come out and said, or anybody could have come out and said, "Hey, we're against this," and those 4 clubs, it could have been City, Arsenal, Spurs, and Chelsea could have discussed it and said, "We're going to oppose this." And then 3 of them could have changed their minds, because it's the fear of missing out. It's the fear of you opposing it, and then the other clubs giving you the elbow, giving you the boot, saying "get lost," and then they're getting those clubs getting an extra 100 or 200 million pounds a season. You've got that fear of missing out, and that's why you feel you've got to go along with it. But I just think, the way it came out, I think that scuppered it for those 2 dirty, and I'll say it again, dirty clubs. We know what they're about. But as I said, City would agree for it, partly because it's in City's interest. It would be in your interest, and you've got to remember, if you're in the same position, what would you do? Would you say, "Oh no, we stand the chance of getting 100 or 200 million pounds extra every season forever"? You don't turn that down, guys. That's just business. Diaz is rock solid. Very impressive, says Mr. Orb. I think overall Diaz was very good. I think I did notice. I don't notice all the mistakes. I did notice one in the first half from the Pepe header. I think Diaz could have got closer to him. Beyond Ultra Gaming, fun fact, this is the first time since City I've won 1-0 at home since 2019 in that 1-0 win against Leicester. Wow. That's a lot of games ago. Cole Wilders, I think a City fan. It was hard to watch, but we need these grand results. Oh, I agree. It's a real tough second half. I was bored, man. I'll be honest, I was bored. I mean, I started the second half with my wife's cooking, so that kept me going for the first 3 minutes. But after that, once I'd finished the food, I had to focus more on the game. And it was second half. There's not a lot to shout about. There were moments. But if you're a neutral, you think, nah, it was a not so-so game. Arsenal fans are blaming the ref. Oh, stuff them, Abdallah. What are they crying for? Ruben Diaz is world class, says Kamal Dwyer. Sorry. You haven't been on for so long, Kamal. I forgot how to say your name. Bernardo looks amazing. Well, he's back to that Bernardo, the effervescent, bubbly, energy-fueled, Duracell battery, little dynamo of a player. He's back, he did. It just looks so laconic. It's just so calm and so casual. Laconic is the best word. He just strolled around that pitch, and then sometimes he'd have 2 or 3 men on him. He just put a little burst of pace, or he'll turn, or he'll use his body to control, to keep the players away, to shield the ball. He did that runner for like 40, 50, 60 yards, and just he's just so great. He'd come back and help the defense, get the ball, run with it, pass it. Oh, it's fantastic. It was a really pretty decent performance, I think. He will be getting a good mark from me. I'm sure about that. Hey, Football HD, how you doing, buddy? If Mendy was playing tonight, he'd be hung out like wet socks. Absolutely. Hi, Bill. How you doing, mate? We're still lacking the press. Come on, we tried, but you need in that press against Arsenal, we needed 5 players, and it gets to a risk. You got to take the risk, and you get rewarded. You hopefully with the taking this, but I don't think we really went for it. Akil looked solid at left back. Yeah, I think overall everybody looked all right. Liverpool are getting Kiama here. We lost our best centre back last season, and we lost tons of games. And now we'll see what happens beyond another game. And let's not focus on them. Let's not. We just beat Arsenal. I'm not bothered about Liverpool. We can talk about Liverpool before the game. After the game, we talk about City. Do you think City played well? Says Football HT in fits and starts. Overall, I think we control the game overall. But look, Arsenal are not a bum team. They're not going to be fighting relegation. They're going to be, in the top 6, fighting for top 4, I think, this season. Saka, I think he had a pretty good game. Unfortunately, a lot of Pepe couldn't get in the game. He had his chances, but he blew them. And Aubameyang couldn't really get in the game. They had a few free kicks. I mean, look, another team on another day, they might have scored 2 of those free kicks and City ended up getting beat. So you just don't know what's going to happen. Overall, I think City played okay. Generally, as I said, we control the game. We had enough chances. And that's the two frustrations I take away from this. One, we had the chances to score another 2 or 3 goals, okay? And we wouldn't have these nerves. We won't have these willies at the end of the game. In the last 15, 20 minutes or whatever, we wouldn't be nervous, wouldn't be squeaky bum time and all that stuff because we've got that cushion of a second or a third goal and the game's done and dusted. So that's an issue. And the second thing was, besides not taking our chances, we didn't really bust a gut to create, especially towards the end of the game. We were just happy to pass it around. And I worry about that because I think we're inviting ourselves to make mistakes, and occasionally you do make mistakes. And you got to remember the other team aren't rubbish. They didn't beat us in the FA Cup semi-final because they were rubbish. They did a number on us in the FA Cup semi-final. So they can beat us. They can score goals. So, we can't be so carefree that we think, yeah, we 1-0 up, we won this game. It don't work like that. Cole Wilder's Aki looked like he could be our Wan-Bissaka left back. He's not flashy, but he's really dependable. Absolutely. Football HD, do you think? Oh, I've done that one. Actually played left back was way better. Says Prithvi. Ty from Arsenal Fan TV, I see it coming. He will call Aguero cheat for boot too high. Oh, but I'll be honest with Ty. Ty is a sore loser. Absolutely. I remember 2 seasons ago when we were at their place, we beat him 2-0, and he wouldn't do a video with me because he lost. All right, I respect him for not wanting to, but he was a little bit, do the video, man, do the video. If you'd won, you'd have been all over me, so to speak. But you lost, so you slink off being miserable so-and-so. Can tell a difference maker, says John. I'm not sure of that, but it's worth another go, isn't it? It's see, the thing and it works. You say, wow, next time he plays it and it don't work, you say, Pep's a fool, he's an imbecile, he's a fraud. Can't win. I like the Premier League. 20 clubs I would hate. 18 clubs is the bill. Yeah, we're losing 4 games. What's that all about? You can see straight away with Aguero there was intent in front of the goal. Absolutely. I'll be honest, I was a bit surprised when he took Aguero off and didn't bring Delap on in and brought. I actually thought he'd bring Fernandinho on. But look, end of the day, it worked. You're not going to complain. Let's look at some more of these comments. Cancelo has skills. JRX, I said so. I said last season, the guy's got enough. He just needs to get it right. Just needs to be consistent. I said he needs to have that confidence. And I think he's getting that confidence from playing. Man City, Paul Man, hey, the main man did it again. Raheem the Dream Sterling. What's going on, Man City, Portmore? How you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm just going to say blood fire for no reason. Franklin Capelin. It feels nice to be able to depend on the defence after so long. Yep, clean sheet. Look, it's been a long time since I've had City players in my defence in my fantasy football team. To be honest, we score so many goals. You want people like Aguero on your side. You want Mahrez. You want David Silva. You wanted KDB. You wanted Bernardo Silva. You wanted Raheem Sterling. So it's hard to take defenders, but hey, look, businesses. Sterling did the business. He scored almost a goal a game for the last 17 or 18 games. Was it 14 and 18? The guy's on fire. Cancelo was very shaky in the first half, but he improved in the second half and made some things happen, says Mr. Roll-Up. 100 million for Manchester Port City should give. I don't know what you're saying, Niall. I honestly don't know what you're saying. I try and work it out, but I can't figure that out, buddy. Hassan, I really like the look of Diaz. I think he was great. I had a good game. There were signs of Bernardo of holding the first. Absolutely. Bernardo had a decent game. Bernardo is better in midfield. Him and Foden are Silva's replacement. Yeah, he had a good game there. Bernardo, Foden, they mix it up. Sometimes it's Bernardo, sometimes it's Foden, and all the time it's KDB when he's fit. I just hope the only way is up now for us and we improve. We've got to keep improving. And I think we will as we get more into the season. But it's hard. We've got 7 games in 22 days, guys. 7 games in 22 games. 7 games in 22 days. So we got a game in midweek at home to Porto. Then we play next weekend. I can't remember who we're playing. We're playing away to Was it West Ham? So we've got games sticking faster than away to Marseille. It's a real bummer, that Marseille game, actually, because I'd have been tempted to go down to Marseille for that game. I won't got in, but it's a long way. But I'd have driven, I'd have done it, man. But with all the curfews and everything else in France, it's not possible either to do that as well. Atos says it's on fire. Cancelo was very unlucky. He didn't score. Such a great run for him. Says beyond game. It's a great bit of play. Look, he's got skills, and he creates doubts and he creates chances. And he'll score 3-4 goals this season if he plays enough games. And I just think he's given a lot more than Mendy, especially going forward. Ruben Ake was solid, says Blue Chand. Man City Palmer, tactical masterclass from Pep and wonderfully executed by the players. Can't argue with that. We are back, Ray. At us, we are. I won't say we're back, but we're challenging again. Yeah, we won. Being back is to beat Arsenal 3-0. Then I say we're back. But the main thing is we won. We've had 2 dodgy results where we've drawn and lost in games I think we still could have won the way we had the first 20 or 30 minutes. But I think we merited the win. Let's have a look. Bernardo was the man of the match. Yes, Hassan. Can't see why we would have many back on, says GRX. I agree. Nice, solid and boring sometimes. You have to grind it out, says DC Farm. This was needed absolutely. Cancelo should play left back if many came back, says Adam. Even if many comes back, I agree. I think it's confirmed that VVD has a ruptured ACL. That's a real shame, Faris. I'll say again, I take no pleasure in players being injured. You guys have had it yourself when you've been injured. If that's from Jordan Pickford's tackle, then it's disgraceful. And actually, he could have got that a red card because it was obviously a dangerous tackle, and it's put him out. I think it's Edison was man of the match for me. He made a couple of great saves that preserved the result for us. Manchester City FC 1998. Oh, I missed that, man. I missed it. I like your very happy with the win. Can from Gary. See you soon. All right, mate. When this behind closed doors things over the without fans. Yeah, I don't think Pep was. I thought Pep was wearing a t-shirt. I'll be honest, guys. I got this. Do I say cheap? On Amazon. Amazon we're doing Amazon Prime. We're doing Amazon Prime Day, which lasts about 4 days. And this was I can't remember what. Honestly, I can't remember what I paid. Maybe about 25 quid or something, but honestly, I've got to say, sometimes you buy something and you think that's absolutely blooming brilliant. Guys, this is the bee's knees. It fits nice. It looks wonderful. When I went to when they released the away kit and I went to the City store to buy that away kit, I saw the training kit. I saw this lot of stuff. I thought, wow. I'm just glad I didn't have any more money with me at the time. I thought, wow, look at all that stuff. It's honestly, some stunning, this bronze colour. Honestly, guys, it's one of the nicest things I've got from City in ages. It just feels so comfortable. It looks brilliant. I'm really very impressed. And actually, I should have done an unboxing, shouldn't I? I should have done an unboxing. But I'll be honest, guys, I got too excited, too carried away. I turned up and I had 3 big bags of clothes, 3 big bags, and I couldn't wait to open them. I got a ton of stuff. My lads are happy. Did I show you the tracksuits? They got a pair of tracksuits each. I think another one, I didn't like it, so that's that's going to go as a gift in a competition. So someone's going to win a really nice tracky bottom, a decent tracky bottom. But it's not my kind of thing. It's a bit too flimsy for me. I'll show you. My kids are gonna love it. What's this? Oh, look at that purple top, guys. Last year's home kit on sale. Last year's away kit, I think it was 15 quid. I can't say no to that. And I think that's a black shirt. So my little lad, it's a bit big for him, but he's love it. I've got it. I just feel so excited. I'm in a massively good mood, guys. Massively stonking mood. Besides winning it, I was in a good mood beforehand, guys. I'm back. I had a crap week on the channel last week, guys. I'll be honest with you. Some of the videos we put out, people weren't watching. People weren't getting involved. and obviously all that negativity from you know who and spammers and stuff, and it gets you down a little bit. You know, you just think, well, what's the point? But when you guys are coming, the mood is good. The mood was good before the game. It was. The mood was good. Maybe I'm just happy to be here in my studio with everything else that's here, guys. You know, let's go through some of your comments because I'm 10 minutes behind. Cancelo should have played right wing and Mahrez at number 10, says Football Not Soccer. Quest, welcome back to Blighty. Cheers, mate. In a strange way, I'm very pleased to see us keep a clean sheet and win 1-0. Yeah, look, mate, sometimes you've got to do it. You've got to do it the dirty way. When we were formidables, we won, I think, four of our last 14 games, 1-0. Won 4 of them 1-0. Diaz was great, says Zachary. This is the Manchester City. The football world is scared of Man City. Paul, I'm not I was scared, but they'd be worried. I won't say scared yet, but definitely worried. I was so glad when Fernandinho came, and I agree, Faris. All I need right now is to days come. Oh, come on, Man City, Portmore. If Newcastle, well, I can't. I'd offer to shave my head. I'd shave my hair off if Newcastle won, but I ain't got the hair to start with. I think Aguero had a goal in him. He looked nimble. Yeah, he's been out for 3-4 months, so the guy's so chuffed to be back. Vivek, how you doing, mate? Abdallah Alamami, Bernardo Foden in David Silva position will save us money and will fill his shoes. Sterling takes scraps. He can't finish a 1v1. Absolutely. Side looks solid. Don't Man City. Palmer says that's us. Man City Palmer at us, mate. This was a tactical masterclass. Almost an what says Manchester City FC 1998. Games keep coming thick and fast. Koulibaly. Come on, Blue Chand. Koundé's still a good player, man. Not going to knock him. Cole Wilders. I really think we should just throw our cup games with full youth squad, not just 3-4. We aren't after those. We are up for the big prize. I mostly agree, Cole. Mostly agree. But we're in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. We're already in the quarterfinals, so why not get... The way I look at the Carabao Cup is we've got enough squad. We've got enough of a squad right when everybody's fit, yeah, to chuck out if you want Howard Beres, Eric Garcia as a centre backs. Pick 2 out of those 3. Yeah. Chuck Zinchenko or Mendy at left back. Throw Cancelo at right back. Put Fernandinho's not starting, put Fernandinho in. Leave Foden in, put Tommy Doyle in, put some kids. Gundogan. We've got so many players. We can put 5 or 6 good players into the next game and the rest of the kids. Semi-final like we did against Burton. You spank in one game, then you can play whatever you want the next game. In the semi-finals, if you can get there. Arsenal were absolutely bamboozled, says Man City Portmore. Blue Chandy is great. I am so happy we finally got our centre back. What do you think about Ruben Diaz can be a leader? Yeah, Alexandros, absolutely, man, absolutely. Give the guy time. He's only played 2 or 3 games. Give the guy a little bit of time. Faris, I don't think Aki was a centre back. It was at left back. It was Walker and Diaz at core. Yeah. It was weird trying to work out what was going on. At times, it felt like Ake was like a wing back, and you had Rodri dropping back with Walker and who's the other guy? I forgot his name, Diaz. So we were fluid. We really were fluid. Hi, Sabo. How you doing, buddy? Saka was phenomenal. Walker looked a bit shaky at times, but 3 points is all that matters. Sterling has been avoiding fraud watch with his goals. Look, yeah, Saka had a good game. Can't deny that. He's improved. Last season, I liked Saka. And I was tempted to put him into the Arsenal starting 11, and now he deserves to be there. JRX happy with Diaz. Absolutely, buddy. Let's try and keep up. Is Van Dijk after season? Apparently so. Football, not soccer. Andy Hoyle, hi. I hope you had Werner. No, mate, I've never had Timo Werner in my team at all, Andy. I think one of the kids in my lads' school has had Timo Werner as captain all the way through the season, and I'm just hoping they didn't have him as a captain for this game. I hope, excuse me, a lot of the kids have at least half the kids and teachers in my lad's school. They just pick a team and they might auto pick it and then never change it. So he's probably still got that. Man City Bomb, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't convinced by Rodri in the CDM, but today was absolutely rock. I don't agree with you, Man City Palmer. I don't think he was rock solid. The yellow card he got on 30 minutes when he pulled back Saka about 3 times. Too cheap to get. He should have just bundled him over from the side. If you bundle him over from the side, you can probably avoid the yellow card. Okay, you do it from behind, and you're pulling him, you're going to get a yellow card. And you're pulling him 2 or 3 times, you're going to get a yellow card. So that was disappointing. There's another time where he actually made a foul where, Arsenal players try to make a bit more of it than it was. Look, you're asking the referee a question, and he could give you a yellow card for that. So we take it. We get away with it. We take it. Liverpool took all pleasure when they won the league last season, and we were packed with injuries and lost Laporte and Aguero for a long period of time. I'm not going to talk about the injuries, right? Because we don't know what's going to happen with our season. It's not as if we're 10 points ahead of Liverpool. Blue Chand, Liverpool fans could have injured our players when they trashed our bus. Yeah, let it go, boys. Let it go. We're here to talk about Arsenal. We'll beat Arsenal. Who I bother about Liverpool? Arsenal fans won't be partying tonight. He said after last match, Sterling was finished. Who said that? Who said that, Jack? Jack. Who said that? Finding some peace and civility in our Jamaican City WhatsApp group. Yeah, I think we should focus on getting the Carabao Cup. Then we get to February. We could then focus on. Well, the thing is, beyond gaming, Carabao Cup for us, quarterfinal. You put a good team out for the semi-final. You win it. That's 2 games, and you in the second semi-final. You let some more of your kids play. You get to the final. It's and it all depends who you end up playing against. Arteta looked angry and said nothing to Pep afterwards. Well, he just got turned over, didn't he? Pep schooled Arteta today. Arteta had no answer for Pep's tactics. Yep. Hi, Sean. Hope you're well, buddy. Arteta's tactics out of Mourinho's book, not Pep. There was no formation. It was like watching a bunch of school kids run around. Loved it though. Yep. No, it's good. It's good that Pep turned the tables on Arteta, and I think he said something in the press conference. He said you got to remember who's the sorcerer and who's the apprentice, or who's the magician and who's the apprentice, kind of thing. WG Country and Sky, yet again a joke, banged on about possible pen like it was nailed on. Really need banned commentators from matches with fans. Football HQ, we need to focus on Champions League. Come on, man. If we don't get through this group, there's something wrong with us. We won, says Faris, but still need to focus and maintain form and avoid injury. Porto and West Ham won't be easy. Absolutely. There's no absolutely robbed today. A lot of people said, stuff them. Football history, I'm not bothered. If Liverpool had lost, yes, I'd rub it in. And yes, it's nice that they had a goal chalked off in injury time to an offside using VAR. But we beat Arsenal, man. Let's enjoy that. Do you think Liverpool? Cole, I know you say there's only 3 to 4 games, but if we play too many first team players in an insanely tight schedule, it can take its toll. I'm not asking us to play that many. What I'm saying is we've got 23 first team players, something like that. Okay, I think we should play 5 or 6 out of those 23. I'm not asking to play, Aguero, KDB, Diaz, and Laporte and Edison. I said we've got enough players, like your Stones, like your Garcia, Taylor Howard-Bellis, Mendy, Zinchenko. They're part of our first team. You can play them. Zach Steffen, throw a bit of, Ferran Torres in there. Throw a bit of Stardust as well. Gundogan, whoever's coming back from injury, chuck him in or whatever. Andy, I'm very impressed with Ake. He fits in very well at left back in a way that many never looks. Yeah, look, Ake looks a lot more comfortable. I felt he could get out of more tight situations than Mendy. I think Mendy panics. I think Ake panics a little bit, but he has, I think, more up here, and he was calm enough to get out a couple of tricky situations. Don't throw the game. But what I'm saying is play. You've got 6 or 7 fringe players. When Gabby comes back, he's second choice. Put Gabby in. Yeah. Put Ferran Torres in. Put Owen Palmer in. Or Cole Palmer, sorry. Put Tommy Doyle. Put Fernandinho. Tommy Doyle and Fernandinho together. Give them a go. Yeah. Try mixing it. 6 or 7 of your first team squad, and then 3 or 4 or even 5 of your kids. See how it goes. No Cavani for United. How much is that? 300 grand? 300 grand a week, and he's not even playing. Ake is just generally better technically than Mendy. Mendy doesn't look comfortable on the ball at all. I agree, Cole. He struggles to control it for me now. I think he's lost that too much confidence. Sean Fogarty, we love you, City. We do, absolutely. Blue Chan Cavani is in quarantine. Why is he in quarantine? I thought a top class sports person didn't have to. United women's team didn't do that. Rose Lavelle did for City. I think it was a United women's team player who came from the States didn't go into quarantine. Mendy needs to be very careful now, as he could be on the bench every single. Sometimes I think he shouldn't even be on the bench. Now, Pep said we don't even know when he's going to be back. By the time Mendy's back, Cancelo, Ake, and Zinchenko could have sewn that up, and Mendy's got nowhere to go. Absolutely, football, not soccer. How do you rate Diaz by judging on today? Khashoggi, you can't judge it just on one game. He had a decent game overall. Took a yellow card when he needed to. He made one obvious mistake that I remember, not marking Pepe for that header that he should have done better with. I think overall he ticked a lot of boxes. He does a short pass pretty well. He does a long pass. And he can carry the ball. He can bring the ball through when there's a gap. So you can't argue with that. Scott Maxence Cancelo had a great game. ACL as Raheem Mendy, probably, yeah. Newcastle goal, fantastic. Blue chances, 1-0 to Newcastle. Sean thinks Cancelo was poor. I thought overall, I thought Cancelo was all right. He had some good moments. Going forward, you can't, I think going forward, he offered a fair bit. And to be honest, do you think Cancelo offers more? Forget about Mendy. Do you think he offers more than Walker in an attacking sense? Now, Walker might have more pace and more power, more strength, more physicality. Yeah. But Cancelo can still, I think, put better crosses in, and he's better at dribbling past people. Walker can just burst past people with his pace, just not that ball tap and run. But I think Cancelo's got a little bit more to his game. Right, guys, I think that's about it. It's 8 o'clock. It's time. Let's have a break. Luke Shaw, on goal. Just hold it. 88-minute football. I'm begging Newcastle to hang on. No, I think that's it, guys. I'm not going to bother about United. I'm not even going to bother to go and watch it. I might watch it a few minutes later on. Might watch Match of the Day. But to be honest, I've watched enough football today. I need a rest. It's an on goal by Luke Shaw, and plus Brazilian tell us that. Take care, Adam. Take care. Hey, anybody, if you do want to send me a video, send me a video. I'll stick it out. I'll put the thing, Man City. And to be honest, guys, for the channel, that's what I'm missing. Yeah, I'm missing people to send in videos. Atos, send us a video, man. Scott Max, send us a video. Adam, be on Ultra Gaming. Blue Chan, come on, buddy. It's not, it's nice to be embarrassed. Mr. Roll Up, Sean Fogarty. If you're 18, send us some videos. Cole, why not? Khashoggi, Football Not Soccer, Beyond Ultra Gaming. Come on, guys. Faris, Andy Hoyle, Football HD. If you excuse me, WG, anybody. If you're 18 years old, 2-minute video. That's all it takes. Do it if you want to do it, guys. There, landscape style. Yeah, do it landscape style, not like that. 2-minute video. Let us know what you feel. Let us know your opinions, guys. I want this channel to grow. I still want it to grow, because it's one of those things. It's not a measure of success, but you want to see what you're doing be appreciated. And I know you guys appreciate it. I want more people to appreciate it. And that gives you a buzz. Look at those streams when we had 50 or 60 people on at once or whatever. That it gives you a buzz. Today's been a buzz. It's been real good buzz. Foden shouldn't play on the left, much better when Mucha falls 9. Ollie's going to get the sack. We'll see. I think they're going to give him at least 10 games before they decide. But did they get him the players that he needed? I don't know. I really don't know. But hey, the more they struggle, the better we feel. Guys, take it easy. We're back tomorrow. We'll do a player ratings in the evening. I'll do a post-match review of the women's game if anybody's interested in that. We're playing away at Reading. women's. So I'll do something on that. I think Jenny will as well. But we'll come back in the evening for a post with another chat about this, but mainly the player ratings. Guys, once again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. All day, guys. We've done 3 streams. I've had a ball, buzzing, and don't want to go to bed now. Ollie's at the wheel. Buzzing, man. I'm buzzing. Guys, look after yourselves. And I'll catch you tomorrow.